Hey, good morning. So it's episode 15, and we're going to continue with some of this how to build a deck lesson on this little platform. So today, resuming from yesterday, the ledger board is on. Okay, that sets our height. So now we're putting our floor joist right against it, and then our beam. This is under beam. So now these sit right on top of the beam. Okay, and this actually works out a little bit better. Because the beam doesn't have to be perfectly in place. A lot of people try to bring these posts up through the box, but it's a little difficult because if the posts shift a little bit, it's a little bit better in my mind to have the beam under. So that's what the process is doing. So one of the hints I will give you is I'm putting the hangers on now. You can put the hangers on ahead of time, but the problem is this treated wood has a tendency to really change a lot in width. So what I do anymore is I go and I put a couple toenails in, put that in place, then I get the hanger on. So now the top is perfectly where we want it, and there's these little tabs on the hanger right there. Okay, and then we come over here on this side and set this one. Now I can go ahead and nail that hanger in, and I know that the top of my floor joist is going to be worked out perfectly with the ledger board. So I'm going to get this built. I'll show you just a second what we want to do in this next board. Okay, continuing on, there's so many things that I want to go over. It's really hard trying to do these short videos, but before I put this last board on, I have put a set of boards underneath right here, and this is what gets done. If you go back and watch my videos about stairs gone wrong and stairs done wrong, I don't want somebody making a video about me one day. So this is a double backer underneath, and that's where the stair stringers are going to come in, right? So this is before we put this on, we put a board underneath. So all of the stair stringers, when they come up, they land on something solid, right? And there's two in the middle. So if we just use one board, it has a tendency to go on a bow. So we back that up with a second board back here. Then, one other thing I wanted to mention, whenever you put hangers on, holes are not optional, and all inspectors will generally flag you if you've not put a nail or a screw in every hole. So make sure you do that. The next one goes on. The end ones, as you notice, don't get hangers because the hangers don't work like that. So they overlap and will come in from the side from this. And I'm using all screws right now because I don't want to get the compressor out, and they work great for this. But one more piece and this box is done. Okay, so the last thing that happens is we put the rim board on, which is obviously pretty straightforward if we've done everything else right. So we line that up there. And what's going to happen next, hold on a sec. What's going to happen next is I'm going to go ahead and cut the stair stringers. And so if you want to know how to cut stair stringers, I've done several videos over the years on cutting stair stringers, so if you go back and look at that, I'm not going to try to add that all to this right now, but next time I see you, magically we'll have stair stringers. All right, so we magically have stringers, so I've cut 4 of these beautiful stringers for 6 steps, okay? And what I've done is I attached it up at the top, and I'll show you that in a second, and then I use a level, and I set this outer one so that the step is perfectly level. Then I'll go in and I'll set the inner one with a 4-foot level across them, and then put the front plate on and put the 2 in the middle. So, but right now, this beautiful bubble right here, and that's what we care about, whether the steps are level or not. So I will screw all of this in and get the other 4, and we'll come back and take a look what we got going on. Okay, so the stringers are in, put the one across the face, screwed those into that. As you can see, it's high, right? And the reason it's high is I've left it up to try to match. We're going to pour that carport in there. So I've left it up to the new grade, right? So we'll put some dirt in here for now and get it going. But these are all in right now, so that's good. These posts, like I say, eventually these posts will get cut off, but we needed something to put temporary railing on. And then we'll do the metal post, metal railing system. Then up here, the last thing I did before I put the decking on is put this blocking in, because there's going to be a post on each corner. It's going to go up and support a small roof. And all I did, this is just sitting here temporarily so that yeah, so now we got that pocket in there and that pocket in there. So when we're ready to do that, we can cross bolt straight through that, and then those posts for the roof will be well supported. But anyways, I'm going to put some decking on and some step treads. Now for construction, I put two 2x12 treads on rather than two 2x6s. It's just it takes a beating. Everything's going to come and go through this door. So and then later we can put the final step treatment on. Okay, so we have construction steps for now, but the bones underneath is something that we're going to be able, and I wrap it with the composite, is all done properly. So we're in good shape. What I'll do is I will put some yellow tape across that front right there, because we don't have anything anywhere else either. So we really don't want anybody up on this deck until we get the walls up. Then I'll put a temporary rail around it. But yeah, I put the 2x12s on it, and boom, solid. And we have an easy way in to bring the rest of the materials in and work, and it's wonderful. But anyways, that is the end of episode 15, and I did it all with no black smudge on my face from the fire, so that's good. I got a few comments from yesterday.